So just about set. And starting this one, Miles Michaelis, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And now here is Fernando Tatis, and he walked him.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And now it's Manny Machado. Runner on the go. Throw to second, and great jump. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Entered the game as a pinch hitter last night. Back in the starting lineup for this one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well, so.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down, and now Jake Cronenworth. Michaelis throws to first. Bogaerts dives back.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on.
Bogaerts on the go. On the ground, right side. Horner over to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Padres baseball on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Joe Musgrove. What do you got on him, Chris?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
That one misses in the dirt. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time, because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
1 down, base is empty. And fires in a fastball at 95. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kim with the throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. Another solid power season. On the ground, Kim. Play made, that ends the inning. Welcome back. Top of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Kevin Plawecki. In there. And so now 1-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That one is absolutely belted. Donovan going back some more, and that one is gone. With 1 swing, he quiets the crowd. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bryce Johnson. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Whips it across. 1 out in the second.
The center fielder.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And the right-hander deals. So now 1-2. Bounce to third. And it gets by him.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Michaelis throws to first. Merrill back easily. The 1-2. Runner on the go. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Merrill rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay to second, in there. That's a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Arraez stands in. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to short. 2 away.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Tatis waits. He's trying for third. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. Back here in St. Louis, here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The 1-1 is fouled off. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many All-Star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's Matt Carpenter.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
Two down. Got him. 2 out. Man at first, Dylan Carlson. Next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So the Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in St. Louis, top half of the 3rd inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Machado out of the play. And there's one away. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Even though Bogaerts, at the beginning of his career, signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, his favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Nito makes the grab, 2 down. Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Next pitch misses inside. And the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mike Antico. And 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swings, and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Kim gets under it, and there's 1 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The pitch. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you...
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch inside. Throw. Save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That pitch clips the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
The 1-2. That one missed. And it's filled up.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
2 outs. Bases are full. On the ground to first, and foul ball. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And a pitch. That's to third. They take the force out, and that'll keep more runs from coming. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kevin Plawecki. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball left side. Payoff pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
And now 1-2. Michaelis checks the runner. Plawecki dives back in safely. And the righty deals. Runner takes off. Hit in the air, right field. Donovan makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. And safe. It's a stolen base. Popped up first base side. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2-2 down. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Donovan pulls it in on the run. One left. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now here is Dylan Carlson. That one ran inside, almost got him.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one off the mark, and it's 3-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Going to count 1-2. Got him looking. Now 1 away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grounder might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here comes Tommy Edman. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Bounce to the right. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And that one hit 97 on the gun. 2 left on. And welcome back. And now, Luis Arias. And strike 2. On the ground, right side. Lays out. He's got it. And they get the out.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Cut off, throw to third. In there safely.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Pretty great year Manny Machado had in 2022. He was the guy that really carried the Padres to the National League Championship Series. Ultimately, line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a swing and a miss. And the Padres waste a chance.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against...
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but
there's a swing and a drive. Runner from third comes across. It's 5-1, and it hits the base of the wall.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
Matthew Liberatore taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Runner leads away at second. Runner breaks for third. Next pitch is popped up, and that's the 3rd out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Nolan Arenado. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Carpenter getting ready to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone! Matt Carpenter leads the yard. His 18th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's Nico Horner. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Cardinals do get one back on the solo blast. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the top 6. And here is Bryce Johnson. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. 1 out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound. because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
In the dirt, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he... Staying in the game on defense, Jose Azocar. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. This is Dylan Carlson. Pitch misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And the Padres bat. Pitching change here, Tom Cosgrove.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Tomas Nido at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next pitch is outside. Cosgrove is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ball.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And that one hammered. Azocar going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. 2-2 on the way. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Cronenworth makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 7th. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. That one lifted to left. Antico drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Fernando Tatis, the next up for the Padres. So now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Kittredge, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. King, a left-hander, also throwing. In the dirt, Nido to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Manny Machado.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. That leaves him without a throw, and they come away without an out. 2 outs, runner at first. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Outfield playing very deep. Not one. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Padres lead. Welcome back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. And that one clips the corner. The 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Wandy Peralta.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
On the ground to short. Throw over to Cronenworth. And that quickly 2 away. Nolan Arenado digs in now. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now the lefty battling here as he fouls it away. And there's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Matt Carpenter next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. John King gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Luis Campusano. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Kevin Plawecki. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. Bryce Johnson will hit next. (3-1) is on the way. Runner takes off. Throw to third. He's safe. (3-2). Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 7-2.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Next to hit, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And that's outside. Kicks and deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the dirt. Nito to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 7-2 ball. So remaining in the game defensively, Luis Campusano. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Here's the 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. Now up for St. Louis, Tomas Nido. Line drive, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. One hit in the end. Andrew Kittredge into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And the next pitch is way outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And the batter now, Fernando Tatis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now 2-2. That's down and in. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he back here at Busch Stadium. Bottom. Nine. Now at the plate, Mike Antico. The new pitcher in the game, Matsui.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Pop up here, third base side. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One up, one down. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. A switch hitter batting right. To third. Over to Campusano. And they're down to their last out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. Line drive, short hop to third. The throw, and what a play. Ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live and we die. What you leaving is earth. Got him moving silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out of city. Heard he got a in a heart full of envy. Nowadays hate to see it when you win it. Yeah, so everybody ain't clapping. They only tune in just to see what can happen. And when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love. Only real when they see that you mad.
Between me and you.